What is going on, everybody? All right, so for today's vlog, we're going to be reviewing the market update numbers for Durham Region as of May 2018. Now, please keep in mind, as always, these are the numbers for all of Durham Region. They are going to vary from city to city. If you're interested in finding out the actual numbers for your particular area, your pocket that you live in, or even more importantly, if you'd like a market evaluation for your home, please never hesitate to contact us. That's exactly what we're here for. We offer free, no obligation market evaluations to everyone and anyone that's interested. Having said that, let's jump right into it. So the numbers are starting to get a little bit scary here if you're a seller. If you're a buyer, I can understand hesitation as well. What's been going on is we are down 8% from a year ago. Now, we were expecting a decrease in our actual sale numbers or actual sale price numbers because obviously last year we had hit the peak about a year and a month ago and we started seeing the decline. We already knew we were going to be quite a bit lower. What was interesting to me though was the fact that we're actually lower than the month before. We had been noticing a slow and steady increase in property values from December until April. And then May came and now our average sales price is actually lower than we were in March. So the one promising thing that I had noticed was the fact that we were slowly creeping back up, which indicated that we had met our floor. We had seen a bottom in our prices and things started creeping back up slowly. However, now that's kind of not the case right now. So we're going to be keeping a very close eye on what's happening with the market to see what the trend is going to be. Average number of sales and listings are down across the board. We are down 31% in the number of listings and 34% in the number of sales. So it's fairly equivalent. We've just got much less activity. Now, a year ago, we were already on very tight inventory. We have a third less inventory this time. However, because we have such a few amount of sales going through, you're noticing a lot of inventory kind of carrying over. Days on market, you're almost at 3 weeks. 19 days on market is fairly long. You don't want to be on the market for that long. You want to be, maybe 7 to 10 days. Make sure you got good exposure with your house and then you're sold. The last thing you want is to have showings for over a month. It just gets exhausting, very frustrating. No one wants to be in that kind of situation. Months of inventory. This is really interesting. It's gone up to 2.7. Now last month we were at 2.1. We're in 2.7 months of inventory. Now, what does that mean? If there is no listings coming on the market starting today, and we continued our sales trajectory for the amount of sales we've been going right now, we would run out of inventory in 2.7 months. So we are technically still in a seller's market. However, we got almost 0.6 more months of inventory in less than a month. If this trend continues, we should see ourselves in a balanced to a buyer's market in 3 to 6 months. So right now, there's nobody has any idea what's going to happen. It could go either way. It could just be a glitch. It could be the summer lull and we're going to pick back up in the fall. Nobody knows. So what does this mean? Don't try and time the market. You never know what's going to happen. Something could just spark the market and things can shoot up again. If you need to buy a house or you need to sell your home, focus on the market that you're in. The market does not care what was going on 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago. So if you're looking at selling, you have to price it accordingly. You have to make sure you're pricing it in today's market, and you have to make sure that you're marketing it properly, you've got good exposure, and you've got an agent that's gonna be able to guide you through the entire process. I don't know where the market is headed. All right, guys, I only try to give you a quick snapshot of what's happening right now. Everyone's got an idea. Everyone's got an idea of what's going to happen moving forward. All the big 5 banks, they've got very smart people, a lot of data available to them, and even they can't decide or agree on what's going to happen. So the key is being very clear on what's happening in the market that you're in, and then making your decisions based on that. To the people who are trying to time it, I wish you luck. I've seen a lot of people get wrecked by trying to time a market or trying to figure out when to sell, when to buy to make sure they're maximizing their values. I myself am planning on selling my home. I'm not going to hold off my plans based on what's going on with the market. I just want to decide to sell, and I'm going to make a decision based on that. So always decide what you want to do based on your own personal preferences as opposed to trying to figure out exactly what's happening around you. All right. Another prediction I can make for you guys right now, there's going to be a lot of agents dropping out of the market in the next 6 to 12 months. Sales are getting tighter. It's getting a lot more competitive out there. It's not as easy to sell a house as it was maybe a year ago. And the consumer's understanding that, and they're deciding to choose an agent that's actually dealing with this full time as opposed to kind of going with a part-time agent. So that's what happens usually when this kind of market shifts. you start seeing the number of agents dropping, and we're going to start noticing that in the next 6 to 12 months as well. So if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know. Never hesitate to get in touch with us. If you are interested in a free home evaluation, please never hesitate to get in touch. All my contact information is listed below, and as always, thank you so much for watching.